So, yesterday Odisha has the government of Odisha has conducted the Odisha secondary school teacher eligibility test. Here we have seen that there are so many sections in the examination. I have got the Botany and Zoology sections, and keep watch this video till the end to get all the correct answers regarding the Botany and Zoology section, and you can check your score, and if you want you can write down it in the comment section. So keep watch this video till the end. The first question: binomial nomenclature was first employed by Linnaeus in the book Dash. The book was Species Plantarum. Next question: the basic structure of all chlorophylls consists of dash. The answer to this is porphyrin. Next, meristematic tissues from which lateral roots originate are known as dash, and the answer is pericycle. Let me mark this, pericycle. Then here the answer is porphyrin. Next, here the answer is Species Plantarum. Next, which is not a type of in situ conservation? The answer is botanical garden. In situ conservation का एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पर बॉटनिकल गार्डन नहीं है. Which one of the histogen theory from apical meristem can be compared with tunica of tunica corpus theory? The answer is dormatogen. Next, potato, tomato and tobacco belong to family dash. The answer is Solanaceae. Next, in trees the growth rings represent dash. The answer is secondary xylem. Next, corallar roots are present in dash. The answer is cycas. Next, which type of plants have no sizable photorespiration? So देखिए फोटोरेस्पिरेशन कौन से प्लांट में नहीं होता है. तो C3 प्लांट में फोटोरेस्पिरेशन डेफिनेटली होता है, क्योंकि वहाँ पर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का प्रॉपर यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं हो पा रहा है. लेकिन C4 प्लांट जिसका क्रैंज एनाटॉमी है वहाँ पर फोटोरेस्पिरेशन का कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज C4 प्लांट. द इनिशियल एक्सेप्टर ऑफ CO2 इन C3 प्लांट is ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate. Next question: which growth regulator is present in maximum amount in coconut milk? The answer is cytokinin, and the exact cytokinin is kinetin. Synthesis of hydrolyzing enzymes during germination is induced by dash. The answer is gibberellic acid. Next, bottle-shaped fertile structure of penicillium bearing conidia in chains are called. The answer is sterigmata, which is not present here. Okay. Next, a small part of a plant cutting used in tissue culture is called explant. Next, which are the essential holes of a flower? देखिए फ्लावर में 4 तरह के होल्स होते हैं, जहाँ से 2 एसेंशियल होल होते हैं और 2 एक्सेसरी होल होते हैं. तो एक्सेसरी होल होता है कैलिक्स और कोरोला, एसेंशियल होल होता है एंड्रोइसियम एंड गाइनोइसियम. नेक्स्ट, हाइब्रिड टॉल पी प्लांट वाज क्रॉस्ड विथ प्योर टॉल प्लांट एंड द परसेंटेज ऑफ फिनोटाइपिक टॉल प्लांट्स वेर ऑब्जर्व्ड इन नेक्स्ट फिलियल जनरेशन. व्हाट विल बी द करेक्ट रिजल्ट? The correct result is 100%. Ask how? Because if we take the hybrid tall plants genotype as capital T and small t, and if we cross it with the pure tall plant, that is capital T and capital T, then we will get 50% pure tall and 50% hybrid tall. Here the question asked is about the percentage of a phenotypic tall, so that the answer will be 100%. Next, which is not the feature of a Poxinia telutospore? And the answer is option A, that is thick walled, smooth with two superimposed cells. Next, in which character does a pandemic disease differ from the epidemics? Look, epidemic is actually a sudden outbreak in a particular area, but the pandemic is a vast epidemic, a vast outbreak of a disease like coronavirus, the COVID-19. It is actually worldwide, so that's called a pandemic, and it occurs in a vast area. So option A is the right answer. Then which one is unrelated pair? ईस्ट बॉडिंग, ये सही है. बैक्टीरिया फिजन, ये भी सही है. स्पाइरोगाइरा जूस्पोर, ये सही नहीं लग रहा है. यूलोथ्रिक्स फ्रैगमेंटेशन, ये सही है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये रिप्रोडक्शन की बेसिस पर आधारित है, और स्पाइरोगाइरा में हमें पता है कि वो फ्रैगमेंटेशन में असेक्सुअली रिप्रोड्यूस करता है, और सेक्सुअली वो लैटरल कंजुगेशन और स्कैलरिफॉर्म कंजुगेशन के साथ वो रिप्रोडक्शन करता है. तो इसीलिए option C is the wrong answer here, which we have to choose. Then an exception to Mendel's law is dash. Independent assortment, we know it's a law of Mendel. Purity of gamete, it is also related to the Mendel's law. Then dominance, that is also associated with the Mendel's law. But linkage, it is not associated with the Mendel's law, because if Mendel has the idea about linkage, then he would not be successful in what he found in his past. So मेंडल अपने अतीत में जो कुछ भी अचीव किए हैं, अगर उनको लिंकेज के बारे में कुछ भी पता होता तो वो सब हासिल नहीं कर सकते थे. सो इसीलिए लिंकेज इज द राइट आंसर. देन हम जूलॉजी सेक्शंस को भी देखते हैं, क्योंकि जूलॉजी में भी बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चंस आया था. द रेसिप्रोकल एक्सचेंज ऑफ क्रोमैटिड्स ड्यूरिंग मेयोसिस इज कॉल्ड डैश. द आंसर इज क्रॉसिंग ओवर. नेक्स्ट, which of the following does not form the basis of five kingdom classification? And the answer is a mode of excretion. Okay, option D. Then which sex chromosome sets are present in a normal human? The answer is XY, because नॉर्मल ह्यूमन मेल यहाँ पर पूछा गया है. नॉर्मल ह्यूमन फीमेल में हम एक्स देख सकते हैं, ड्रोसोफिला में XO दिखता है, और XYY कंडीशन जो कि लास्ट में पूछा गया है उसको हम जैकब सिंड्रोम में भी देख सकते हैं. सो दैट्स द राइट आंसर, दैट इज XY. द प्रोसेस बाय व्हिच DNA मेक्स ए कॉपी ऑफ इटसेल्फ इज कॉल्ड रेप्लिकेशन. ऑप्शन ए इज द राइट आंसर हियर. नेक्स्ट, परसेंटेज ऑफ अ क्रॉसिंग ओवर इज मोर व्हेन द लिंक्ड जीन्स आर लोकेटेड फार अवे फ्रॉम ईच अदर. देन which is a renewable natural energy resources? The answer is biomass. Next, which is the in situ conservation method for wildlife? The answer is national park. Next, iodine deficiency in diet may cause goiter, that is increased thyroid gland. Then when two populations of a species are present on two extreme ends of a forest, they are in geographical isolation. Next, which one is the most acceptable and recent theory of organic evolution? The answer is synthetic theory. Then which part of the renal tubule is sensitive to the action of ADH? ADH, that is antidiuretic hormone. The answer is distal convoluting tubules and collecting ducts. During heavy physical exercise, muscle produces lactic acid. Then the arteries which supply blood to the muscle of the heart are called coronary artery. Next, the carbon compound that enters the Krebs cycle is acetyl coenzyme A. Ask me why acetyl coenzyme A? Because pyruvic acid is the last product of a glycolysis. After that, it actually passed through a several steps to produce acetyl coenzyme A, which is a 2 carbon that enters the citric acid cycle and fuses with the oxaloacetic acid to produce citric acid. So option C is the right answer here. Next, in a normal adult human, difference between the systolic and diastolic pressure is 40 mmHg, because the systolic pressure is 120 mmHg and the diastolic pressure is 80 mmHg. That's why the difference is 40 mmHg. Then What type of neurons are responsible for carrying stimuli in brain and spinal cord? The answer is sensory neurons. Next, urea biosynthesis takes place mainly in liver, because we know ornithine cycle is actually operated in the liver. Then, which part of the mammalian brain does control the voluntary muscle coordination? The answer is cerebellum. Next, antrum is the cavity of dash. The answer is Graafian follicle. Next, the fast cleavage furrow that divides zygote completely into two cells is a type of holoblastic cleavage. The answer is option C. So here we are actually concluding the botany and zoology sections of the OSS TET examination that was conducted yesterday. So you can check the answer keys from this video and you can compare your answers with these answers. And if you have any doubt regarding this, so you can comment it in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and share the video among your friends. And yes, don't forget to watch the SSB series that is actually going on, and the next part is actually coming on this evening. Thank you.